hard. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like the world is going to end. You feel like there's no hope. You feel like, what are you going to do now? Things will never get better. You know that this relationship was toxic. You know that you were taken advantage of. You know that it was time to walk away. Yet you feel like it was the best that you would ever get. Most of the time, we are drawn to toxic people is usually because there is something within us that thinks that that is all that we deserve. There is something within us that needs to be healed. It's not the end. It's going to get better. You're going to be healed. But if you go back into another relationship without healing, you will end up right back here again. Whatever we do, whether it's excess exercise, excess working, excess eating, excess partying, excess drinking, or even relationships that we enter with a toxic mindset, doing those things to quench our pain never works. Imagine having a very deep wound. Something has punctured your stomach till you need serious treatment. However, instead of going to get help, you decide you're just going to put a plaster over it and take some painkillers. You will have to keep taking the painkillers. That isn't enough, and the wound becomes infected. You weren't equipped to take care of the wound properly. You rush to the hospital. They have to do some serious cleaning of that wound and even have to remove some of the flesh in the area. It is horribly painful, but you are forced to stay in the hospital for the length of time until the wound is at a place where you can leave and go home and take care of it on your own. But at the end of that period, you are able now to leave that hospital healthy. Pain is like a wound. The more you leave it to fester, the worse it becomes and the more infected it becomes. And at some point, not even the things that you are used to using will be enough. This is what needs to happen if we want to live healthy lives. When you leave that relationship, when you put down that thing that you are accustomed to using, it is going to feel horrible, especially for those who have gotten themselves in toxic relationships where their brain has become dependent on the highs and lows, because it is a sort of fix for our brain to help us manage our pain. But it is very dangerous to us. Just like laying in the hospital and having the doctors clean that wound that was infected. It may be really painful to heal, but when you leave the hospital, you will be healthy and whole. It is the same way by allowing yourself to go through the pain, setting out on a process of healing. That is the only way you will be healthy and whole. Get help. A lot of us like to sit in our pain and we don't like to ask for help. We think that getting therapy, getting counseling is far-fetched. But just like when that wound was infected, you needed the doctors to take care of it. Sometimes you also need help from a professional. And most importantly, you have God. God is able to heal any wound. No matter how deep that pain is, no matter how the memories may hurt, no matter what you have been through, God is able to renew your mind. He's able to heal you. He's able to even change the way you see yourself. Give yourself that fighting chance. Tell yourself that it's not the end. That if you allow yourself to go through this temporary pain, the gain at the end will be beautiful.